Alright, as the game is currently under maintenance, I thought I would just go ahead and comment on a few more recorded videos. So this is 7 in Ifrit Chaos. The team is 7 Ferris and Ishtola. It's a pretty self-explanatory team. 7's there for damage, Ferris there for dispels and debuffs, and Ishtola is there for healing. I'm just gonna speed things up so we don't get bored to death here. 7 plus Ferris is actually a pretty neat combo here because Ferris has 50% defense down, and 7, the Stink Bite debuff is also another 50%, so they stack additively. So you would think that it's be able to reduce Ifrit's defense down to 0, but unfortunately, as with all Chaos level bosses, at certain HP thresholds they get invisible stat ups. So yeah, the defense down is nice, but we can't get rid of all their defense. So the thing with Chaos, well, not with Chaos, the thing with... Okay, I should probably go back for that a little bit. Okay, this is Resist Veil. It's a mechanic that only happens in Ultimate Summons, well, the first 4 of them anyways. Basically, it triggers on condition. For Ifrit, the condition is being a certain percentage of its max brave. I'm not exactly sure what exactly percentage it is. It's probably around 70 or 80%. But when it reaches that threshold, Ifrit will gain the Resist Veil, which means until you break Ifrit, you're not going to be able to do HP damage to it. So here, 0 HP damage, but the veil is broken, so that's pretty nice. It's slightly more manageable in later phases because Ifrit will get a stat up, which means its max brave is increased, which means it takes more brave for it to get the veil. Right now it gets the veil around 22k. But as you can see later, when I do more damage to it, it's not gonna get veil as easily. Yeah, right now it's just basically doing damage. Alright, so that was the first set of stat buffs. And you should be able to see that it's not going to get the veil. Yep. But its defense is also higher. 7's EX used to be able to do 9999 times 12 in there, but that was just 8k instead. Once HP goes down to 50%, it gets an even higher stat buff, which you need to watch out for. Also, as you can see, I'm using the Leviathan summon. Leviathan summon is really good here because, well, it's good for Y'shtola specifically, especially in summon because all your base stats are higher. Like you can see that she's getting 20k brave regen from initial brave alone. And once you actually get it, it can't be dispelled. Well, I mean, it won't get pushed off. Here, I just need to be careful not to get AoE break. Alright, here, instead of using a skill to push him back and break him later, I just went with a brave attack because the poison is going to do his damage, and as long as if it's not broken and he has some brave to work with, there's a high likelihood that it's going to do this attack, the HP attack with a brave gain, which is not too lethal. It's much better than having to deal with his Flaming Claw, which is a 30k brave damage. Yeah, there's really not much to say here except that damage is being done, and that's the second part of the stat buff that happens at 50% HP approximately. Now I really need to be careful because um, if he breaks me with his Flaming Claw attack, which it's gonna guarantee to do 9999 times 3 right now, he's gonna get almost guaranteed an immediate next turn, which it's gonna kill. So Ishtola here just to ensure that everyone will have Brave when they get hit. It's simply that you cannot get broken. Here I actually did not go for a turn with Ferris immediately. Because it's actually targeting all. So when it's targeting all, it's either going to use the Flaming Wall attack or the Rush attack. Both of them get another set of buffs. So I know that Ferris is right here in terms of the turn order, so it's more efficient to dispel them all in one go. As long as Ferris is not broken here. Here I decided to go for the additional ability because I'm actually going to summon right now, because I know that even if I dispel him right here, he might still have enough Brave to kill 7. Because there's a Brave gain associated, but I was actually able to get his Brave low enough. So this summon just gives me a little bit more time to work with. 7 is not really relying on summon damage in terms of damage output. Especially in Synergy, where everyone's stats are so high. Yeah, you can see there, the EX damage went from max 9999 down to 8k and down to 7k. So now I'm at the last stretch of things. I decided to start with Setzer. I decided to start with him mainly for the freeze, because you're gonna be able to see later why. Well, first of course, the freeze stops him from doing any sort of break game. But that's not, well, that's the main reason, but you're gonna see exactly how that comes into play. It's more of a safety net than a strategy. I ignore that message. Alright, you can see here Ifrit is targeting Y'shtola, and there's no way Y'shtola is gonna be able to amass 30k Brave to survive the Flaming Claws. Well, if I decide to let Caesar use EX here, actually I can do that, but instead I chose to go with another freeze because I want to show this. So watch the turn order here and watch what happens as Y'shtola gets broken. Yeah, that's why you don't want to get broken. But luckily, the freeze is on, so Ifrit is getting 0 brave at all. Otherwise, somebody could have died this turn. Right, additional ability actually gives 7 quite a bit of damage boost. As you can see, it was hitting for 7k per hit before, and now that was like 9k per hit. But of course, Caesar actually has a slightly higher attack aura compared to Ferris. And yeah, that's about it. Nothing really too interesting here. The 7, if you can get her in a single target fight, she works great, as long as other mechanics are taken care of. But unfortunately there aren't that many single target fights available for her to do, so I just hope I can get more use out of her. Okay, that's gonna do it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna stop the recording here.